Speaking of hood days, are you going to question AD for his choice of color today?
I don't think he want to do that again.
You learned your lesson?
So
tell us how intense that was.
And he already
really wasn't.
Anything he's been getting into, he's been reacting to it. I've been watching every one of them.
Yo, I see, because like the no jumper drama alert thing has like a high demand now. Like you put out anything with like the no jumper drama alert, it does views now.
Yeah, so you're just clout chasing off of your new employer.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty cool. I respect it. That's what he's doing too.
Yep.
The community.
Ride the wave.
Gotta ride the wave.
Nah, but it really wasn't intense though. Like I never feared for my life.
And I don't know why they tripped out on him so hard, because it is a fair question, even though if you lived out here for a long time, it doesn't need to be discussed. But to a lot of people, they think Crips wear blue.
This is not 1993 though.
Yeah, but I mean it's still kind of a thing, and with some people and stuff. Nah. I'm just saying, for him to ask that question, I think it's a pretty fair question.
It is.
He's going to have a lot of stupid questions throughout his time getting used to the culture out here.
But Ski wasn't really tripping though. Like like we were talking, and then like a full like 45 seconds later, it's kind of like OG suicide. I guess like he like sat back and then he like reacted like 45 seconds later.
He'll be here soon too.
Yeah, so right. Nah, but
you
like
get your DP then.
Nah, but
that was his title. He got DP'd by suicide.
Oh yeah.
I said you didn't get DP'd.
Yeah, you got to be from the gang to get DP'd.
If you use DP as a clickbait and it didn't really happen, now it needs to really happen.
Yeah, you really
consensually. Because as an employer, I can't direct them to beat the dog shit out of you. But as a homie, I can be like, you should probably get DP.
No.
He can get like a 2-man.
Pause, but yeah.
But AD friends though checked me on Clubhouse for clickbaiting.
What was that like when you guys went on Clubhouse together?
Yo,
I didn't even join. Why you didn't tell me?
Yo, bro, I just forgot. Yeah, bro. But Gina
He
was
invited
there.
you. I thought it was your boys who wanted to check his ass.
It was, but it wasn't to check. He just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
They wanted to get to know this guy?
But I told him I'd be in there with him, but he didn't hit me up. I forgot about that.
Right.
Bro, me too. Like I checked the time. It was like 6. I said, F it, let me just join.
You held it down though, right?
Yeah, man. Yo, no, we had like a real civil, discussion.
Civil.
But there was some guy. What's his name? Poppy Rowland, right? Yo, he got like super upset. Like
Poppy Rowland,
bro. I felt as if Poppy Rowland was about to like slide or something, bro.
What was
through
he,
the screen?
What was he saying to you? Like, what was he upset about?
Oh, so he got upset about. So he said, "I'm against the actual bangers, but like I can still listen to the banger music and enjoy it." Called me a culture vulture, type of shit,
Damn.
But, yeah.
We've all kind of said that.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect that you like music, even though you apparently like hope all the people who make the music go to prison and stay there for the rest of their life. I guess I get that.
Nah,
but
that
it is
part
kind of
make-
weird. I think it's
that part
worth
doesn't make
talking
any
about.
sense.
No, but 90% of hip hop is cap, right? So I would assume that these ninjas aren't dumb enough to actually be killing folks right now.
You can't really say that though, because you listen to the music from. I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself because we had this conversation before. But you listen to shit from the Bronx, the shit from Detroit, where you are, or the shit from Chicago more so than Detroit. But you know the shit really be going down, and that's what they're talking about. And I think that more than anything. Like, I think the thing that is really good about Gordoka is that he's able to get on camera, have an opinion, stand on his opinion, argue it, even if it's a controversial opinion. A lot of people, the reason why they suck as podcasters is because they don't want to take a stand, they don't want to have an opinion, etc. That is one thing that's really good about you. But when the
opinion, gonna get socked in the back of the head,
right? Because when the opinion is Young Thug belongs rotting in prison, I mean, there's a lot of people that's going to build up a lot of animosity towards you. So I do think that you need to at least consider that it's a difference between saying, okay, somebody did something wrong and they deserve to do the time associated with what they did, and to seem like you're rooting against them, like you want bad things to happen.
I mean, don't we all root for people who kill people in our neighborhoods? I mean,
of course.
Right?
Why you point to us?
Right? No, right?
We all root for rappers that we know basically did it, right? We're all like hyped when a rapper beats a body on self-defense, right? I mean, realistically, if you fuck with somebody, you want to see them beat their case even if they did it, right?
Nah, bro, that's wild. Like rooting for somebody you know did like kill somebody.
All right, Flakko.
That's wild.
Let me ask you something, right?
What's up, man?
All right, cool. I sound like you now. All right, cool. Nah, so
influence the hood.
imagine perfect. Imagine right? Living in the hood, right? And you just living life. You're not trying to bother nobody, right?
Of course.
And somebody comes and they're trying to slide on you, threaten you no matter what. You defend yourself and you kill somebody back. You feel me? In defense, right?
Yeah, sure.
You, in your logic, you'll sit there and be like, oh, yeah, they deserve it. They're gang members. They should do that. Like, a lot of people don't have the opportunity, bro, to move from where they from. You know what I'm saying? Live where they at, bro. And, you know, that politics, bro, even if you don't gang bang, bro, if you grew up in certain areas,
that's a fact.
You just as guilty. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even care. You ever heard it saying, they're like, where your grandma stay at? Where your mama stay at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So certain people, bro, they don't.
Where your mom at, nigga?
They don't have the liberty to move away and do that. And what you gonna do? Not protect yourself?
Yeah.
No, definitely. Listen, I'm all for self-defense, like defend yourself. But what I'm against, like for example,
But if a nigga slide on somebody, bro, and they slide back and the cycle keeps going on, somebody's cousin gets killed, somebody's brother gets killed, and they defending, they doing this and they doing that, bro, it's easier to look at it, bro, because you looking at it like it's Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Like niggas just want to be bad and they going out killing each other when
Shit
it's
is
real
more
shit.
complicated. When
It's
you see
way
the
more complicated.
indictment come down, you might see so-and-so shot at someone. When you actually know the full details of the situation and how much shit might have led up to that, which you might eventually find out by the end of the trial or something, that's a little different. And I would just advise, like, I just think that's one thing that you might want to err on the side of caution with,
Of course.
is seeming like you're rooting against people that are actual, like even with us, like we have a fucking relationship with Young Thug. I've been around Thug a bunch of times, super cool. We might have, like, maybe some people thought we went over the line with joking around with Yak Gotti on the phone and asking him some shit.
A lot of people was not fucking with that at all.
I thought it was all fun and games. He seemed like he was down for the bullshit, just to joke around about. He didn't say anything that could be used against him.
But one thing, you love academics, bro, and academics. He used to make the argument that because he's black, he can't do the same shit that Adam could do and other people could do. You know what I'm saying?
Which is kind of true.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
wait,
Nobody
like
expects
what though? Like in what
nobody
context?
expects Adam to stand up to certain standards at the end of the day.
His point was like, okay, they look at academics differently when it comes to snitching, when it comes to talking about people's paperwork and cases and shit, because he's black. Even though he's a black dude who's clearly not from fucking O Block, he's not from the Bronx, from some housing project. He has a different background. He's from Jamaica and shit, just like you're from Liberia. And I mean, it's just like,
Liberia.
but certain shit, like even said, like me saying some gay jokes, or me doing porn, or me like, doing all this crazy
you
shit
doing
that I
gay
do.
porn.
Even me doing gay porn. I could get away with it and nobody really gives a fuck that much. But if he were to do it, it would be like a way different level of scrutiny in a lot of ways.
Nah, man, like I don't think that's true. I think like it'll be true if Ack was, let's say, like an AD, right, where like he's well respected from the hood, et cetera, et cetera. But if academics made like a such joke, ain't nobody saying shit about it, bro. Like nobody would care.
No, we're just saying that like rappers will look at him, and because his skin color, they'll be like, they expect that from Adam. When Act do it, they like, you're black. You're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Which is a fucked up way how it is, but that's just the way it is at the end of the day.
But when you look at Act's career,
No pun intended.
in the early part of his career, he was talking way more reckless. He clearly hadn't really like thought about the repercussions that much of him talking about politics and beef and stuff. So he said a lot of things with saying that someone's the Chirac Grim Reaper and all this shit. That in retrospect, people really try to use that shit against him and say like, look at what a piece of shit he is. He was trivializing Black Death in this culture that he had nothing to do with, etc. And so he's gotten a lot more articulate with how he talks about shit, and he'll still keep it real. When he was talking about the Young Thug thing, I mean, clearly he doesn't want Thug to be in jail, but he can still talk about the fact that if all this shit is true, it shows like a real lack of good decision making or whatever by Thug and his associates. And like there's a way to say that without sounding like you're rooting against them.
Speak your mind, bro. Like I really like on some real shit. I don't even want you to shy away from certain stuff. Speak about it. Be a journalist. Be who you gotta be. But you don't have to go to the extras. You be like this dusty, like you said, you like this dusty guy had a criminal activity in his mitochondria and shit. A nigga hear that and be like, what the fuck?
What I said was right, like
This crusty ninja from the trenches.
This musty man. I'm like, bro.
Because sometimes your joke, your shtick is like talking as if you hate black people, as if you hate rappers, as if and I'm just saying, I'm just calling it what it is. But sometimes that's the joke that you're making. These dirty ass, like you just talk about it like
most
they're
rappers
pieces
we
of
hate though, right?
I don't hate most rappers. I fuck with most rappers.
Wait.
Why you say hate?
Wait, okay, let's be real here.
Wait, why are you in hip hop if you hate rappers?
No. Again, I ain't say I hate rappers, right? I'm saying like most rappers we can say, like, bro, most rappers treat they fans like garbage, bro. Like most rappers will sell out their fans for a freaking NFT collection. Right?
I don't really judge rappers based on how they treat their fans.
Right? Like
Gunna.
Mr. 100K
What did Gunna do to his
NFT
fans?
over here.
He scammed him with the NFT thing.
Oh, but it was a genuine mistake. He didn't know what the fuck
Nah,
he was
bro,
doing.
Gunna took it
I
down
don't
and said I
He
got
did it
hacked.
one
I don't
time.
think
He apologized.
I don't think any of those people really knew what they were getting themselves
Lil
into.
Uzi did it. Soldier Boy
That's
did it. Rich
that's
the
like
Kid.
right now. If Adam,
Waka.
Adam told
Yachty.
us, Adam went from NFTs to scams. He was like, hey, I just bought an NFT and I doubled my money. I'm like, oh shit, nigga, how can I double my money?
Now I have not doubled my money. That price came back down to earth. But
That Rico coming, bro, for
right,
Adam.
but okay, even in that situation, like
Adam
you're kind of like extrapolating from like Gunna promoted an NFT one time to like Gunna hates his fans and is a piece of shit and a bad person. That's like a big leap from
It
one
is.
to the other, and I get why you do it because for the purpose of comedy. It's funnier to be like Gunna's a piece of shit than to say like Gunna might have made some bad decisions in the past.
I don't think he do it for comedy. I think he do it because that's who he is.
Do you think that rappers, again, some rappers or sorry, a large amount of rappers, do you think they value their fans? They love their fans?
I mean, it's a fine line.
Come on, bro. Like,
I think a lot of them do. When we were watching No Cap perform the other day,
Yeah.
and he's all
I
in the
can't believe
crowd,
you fucking went to the
signing
No
shit
Cap
for his
show.
fans, signing everything they got, whatever. I mean, I'm getting the vibe that he really fucks with them. I don't think he hates them.
Yo, he still got like the trenches on him though, right? I feel like
you
no
go.
cap in 5 years, if he reaches let's say like a Young Thug or Gunna level, or even a 6ix9ine level. Now 6ix9ine is somebody who you know he don't give a fuck about his fans, like at all.
I don't think that's true.
I wouldn't even say that.
I kind of feel like
you think
6ix9ine
6ix9ine
probably does fuck with his
I
fans
feel like
because without them, he's really
I
fucked.
feel like the
He's
fans.
scamming them though.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. We just hit 200K. We're trying to get to 300K.
Turn this up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's go.